All right, y'all. We're about 2 minutes to kick off. It's a big game. We all know that. It's been a crazy day so far. You know, you almost had Army almost lost to almost beat Michigan. You know, Vandy kind of got blown out by Purdue, unfortunately. A&M didn't really make it a game against Clemson like I thought they would, but come on. This is not even funny how huge this game is just for recruiting purposes and just making a bowl game, everything like that. You know, I really don't have to say anything else about how big this game is, so let's go. Well, it's good to see that we were showing some emotion, not just the players, but Coach Pruitt also. It's good to see, you know, we understand how big of a freaking game this is, and it looks like we're actually want to be there this Saturday, so that's good. Oh shoot, we snapped it. We caught it!
Guess who caught it?
Let's go!
Look who caught it.
Let's go, Juwan! Let's go! I did not like that call, but let's go. One thing I'll say, the defense and the offense, both on their first drives, both looked worlds better than last week. You know, the best part about that drive, it was a 16-play drive. You know, took off 6 or 7 minutes of the clock, and that's what we got to do. We got to get BYU tired. So, good first drive. End of 1. Tennessee 7. BYU 3, not free. Juwan Jennings balling as usual. You know, into the first, or last play of the first, he had just probably about a 60-yard catch just now to put us back in the red zone. I think we were back in the red zone, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Much better than last week, so. Okay. Much better, and I mean worlds better, as in Greg, it's just like Greg McElroy said, night and day difference from this week to last week as far as the performance, whether it be in the first half or just the whole game. It's been a lot better. You know, halftime score, Tennessee 13, BYU 3. Eric Gray playing outstanding. Juwan Jennings, you know, playing great as again too. Garantano playing a lot better than he was last week. He's still making some mistakes. You know, he probably got lucky on that play with Juwan, where he just threw it right into double coverage, and Juwan still found a way to hold on to it. He probably got lucky there, but you know, we'll take it. A few breaks clearly are due for us at this point, but a couple things I haven't mentioned yet. One, I changed the hat from last week. This is a different hat from what I was wearing last week. Different shirt also, same shorts though. And two, that BYU player chucking Garantano's shoe was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. It's not as funny now because, you know, it's not fresh on my mind, but it was still pretty funny. LSU beating Texas 3-0 right now, and Florida State might lose again to Louisiana Monroe. And even more embarrassing, and most embarrassing, Furman is beating Georgia State 20-10 right now. So that just makes that loss look even better. Garantano throws a pick on our first drive of the half. And then we go 3 and out the next drive, and BYU scored the drive. Okay, I did that out of order. Anyway, okay, Garantano threw a pick, of course he did. Then they scored, of course. But I mean, you know, we got to stop just now. But we went 3 and out before that, so I don't know what to think right now. Right now, this looks like the second half. We look like the team we saw last week. That's what team this is right now in the second half. So we better get it together. End of 3, ladies and gentlemen. Tennessee 13, BYU 10. I'm not comfortable at all, but I'm more comfortable than I was last week, obviously. You know, it's a good drive we're on right now. You know, I don't know how many plays it's been or anything, or how long we've had the ball, but this has been a much better drive. This has probably been our best drive of the half so far that we're on right now. You know, Eric Gray's having a great game. You know, we given the ball to him a lot more this game, which I'm excited about. So, you know, just keep giving it to Eric Gray is what I got to say. Well, I think my dad said it best. We just can't finish drives. Another field goal there, so we're up by 6 and a touchdown for them. will give them the lead. So they just love putting stress on us, don't they? BYU gets a field goal, and it's 16-13 Tennessee now with about 7 minutes left. So, hey, if we go on another 7-minute drive, we win the game if we can chew this clock. So, holding them to a field goal was huge there. If we just keep doing what we've been doing this whole game, just run the ball, don't try to... Honestly, I wouldn't pass it this whole drive unless it's like 3rd and long. Just run the ball. Give it to Eric Gray and Ty Chandler. More Eric Gray because Ty Chandler might fumble. Just give it to Eric Gray and just chew the clock out. Go Vols. Let me ask everyone a question. Why on God's green earth did we just go for it on 4th and 1 again when we could have taken 3 points? Now even a field goal ties it. This is awesome. You got to stop. 3:25 left. Chew the clock out. Do not worry about getting big plays. Chew the clock out. 3rd and 12. No timeouts for BYU.
Well played safe though with Chandler. And he gets left after doing 2. So down to like 111 or 110 on the clock. Zach Dahl made the hit. Keep in mind that
somewhere in there.
The kicker for BYU, Jake Oldroyd's career long is 43. He does have a 42-yarder tonight, so
that's a pick.
Away by Crouch. With 47 seconds left, it'll be 2nd and 18.
What a true freshman. Another big play by this youngster guy.
I'm just gonna keep recording. 2nd and 18. I'm just gonna keep recording.
Bushman on the sideline. Surprised that BYU hasn't just tried to get the ball out of Wilson's
Come on, defense.
Trying to give them a little bit more room. I think we're driving in his own end zone. So Zach Wilson's not loose.
Come on, defense.
Throws, can't rush. He did that one deep prayer on 2nd and 18. Wilson again from his end zone.
Second.
Pressure. Wilson takes off across the 15.
Of course he takes off.
And he gets hammered at the 19-yard line, so it's 3rd down and
run clock, run. Run clock.
Hustle off of the line, no time to help him up. You gotta go.
Run clock. Run clock, run. Keep running.
Way too slow in the operation. 3rd down and 6. Snap the ball. Wilson throws it deep. Oh my goodness, receiver wide open. Caught in Tennessee territory.
Oh my gosh.
He's tackled at the 16 with 7 seconds left. The clock will stop to reset the chains, and then BYU will have to get there and spike the ball. But how did the receiver Simon get that open? They're over the ball, and they spike it with 5 seconds to go. It'll be about a 35-yard field goal. Try to send it to overtime.
You have got to be kidding me.
Olante Taylor on the stick.
Oh my goodness.
You just completely lost track of where Simon was. It's
just the positive is he didn't score.
Almost like prevent. He was treating it as though it was almost man. I mean, that just can't.
Of course he was. Of course he was.
Huge play. And what a job by Zach Wilson.
All right.
33-yard attempt by Andrew.
To tie it. Of course he got it.
It's good.
You have got to be kidding me.
He missed it.
Of all freaking ways for him to make that freaking field goal.
Tied at 16.
You have got to be kidding me.
Now we're to talk from that angle. Look at the Tennessee fans. They thought that was wide to the right.
Of course he made it. A freaking course he made it. We're going overtime. I broke my freaking hat basically, and if you want to know my confidence level right now on a scale of 1 to 100, it's a 0.6. We're losing this game. There's no chance we are winning this game. That took a long time.
It's a beautiful throw by Zach Wilson.
Catch Tennessee in a little bit of a soft zone. You hit the slant, and you put it right in the chest of your big body wide receiver.
The point after is good, and so Tennessee
Gotta get a
will score
touchdown.
a touchdown.
Unbelievable play calling so far. The first play wasn't really a bad call. You know, Jarrett Garantano is just the worst quarterback I've ever seen in my life. So, and it's Garantano.
If the Bulls lose this one, it will sting far worse, given how close they were to wrapping this thing up with about 15 seconds left in regulation.
Greg, this is where you got to go with Garantano and what he has the most trust in your red zone package.
Does he have trust in anything, period?
3rd and 11, Garantano's pass, calling it to first down, inside the
Whatever.
15, pulled in.
Greg, I wouldn't have done
Another
it off the
third
toss
down.
fake.
I like it off the stretch as well, Tom.
I would have stretched that as far wide as you could and then come off of it.
I like the idea. You just have to give
This
credit
is
to
unreal.
Takushi, not taking the bait on the fake pitch, staying at home, playing his responsibility, and making the play on the football. If I'm Garantano, I'm thinking Juwan Jennings all day long. He's my most reliable wide receiver.
Bet they'll have a
As long
blanket
as I
on
can
him.
play, that's the direction I'm looking if I'm trying to make a play in the air.
Garantano on 3rd and 10, end zone pass, caught, touchdown!
Let's go!
Jennings keeps the balls alive.
And a baby Juwan! Let's go! Go for 2! Go for 2! I'm serious, go for 2!
And they will go for 1. They try to send it to a second overtime.
Don't celebrate yet, he's still gotta make the extra point. Don't celebrate
3
it.
touchdown grabs for Jennings.
I don't know why I just
That
did.
one ripped away from the defender. The extra point good. 3-23 with a second overtime to come.
Do you see what this team's doing to me?
Big players make big plays in big moments. Football hit the grass for the
39.
Tennessee
Second overtime.
offense. You got to think, they've been 4 vertical almost all night long in the passing game. I think that's probably where they're thinking here again. 4 receivers going straight upfield, trying to create some cushion.
3rd and 9 for Garantano. Going to throw it out to Chandler, and he's at no shot. Maybe he lost the yard. Isaiah Kafusi was there, so it's 4th down. Tennessee's going to have to try a field goal.
Why would you throw it
Be about a
behind
42 or
the
43 yarder. Brent Samaglia, 3 for 3.
It is 3rd and 9. Why
He's
would you
made
throw it
22,
behind
39,
the line of
51.
scrimmage?
Great job by the BYU defense, keeping things in front of them. Not allowing any
That's probably true too. We
isolated
didn't have
coverage.
that blankets
Playing
on all
true
of our
zone and
receivers.
rallying up and making the tackle way in front of the sticks.
Come on, bro.
A 40-yard attempt. BYU will get the ball next. And Samaglia nails it. So,
The golf clap.
BYU needs a field goal to tie. We're going to wait. Williams slips a tackle at the 10, and he's all the way to the 5-yard line.
Our only hope is getting a
3 or
turnover.
4 here. Again, BYU. Field goal to tie, touchdown to win.
Unless they call timeout, I'm just going to keep it rolling.
22-yard attempt from here.
Unless I
So
run out
this
of
will be an
memory.
extra point. We'll see what the Cougars elect to call here.
Stay with it if I'm them. I seem to try to run the ball up inside with my big running back, Tyson Williams.
Yep, it's Williams. Pushing toward the end zone, and no signal yet. Now there it is, touchdown, BYU wins, and an absolutely horrific, gut-wrenching loss for the Tennessee Vols, who had it with about 30 seconds left in regulation, but couldn't hang on. The Vols fall to the first time since 1988. We're going to review it. There was no whistle, though, so it's got to be a touchdown.
The play was reviewed by replay. The ruling on the field was confirmed. It's a touchdown. The game is over.
Now, there was no whistle. They didn't roll it forward. Progress was stopped, so it's a touchdown or a win for BYU. This is a testament to effort. And that's all it is. Look at this. Never giving up. Doesn't matter if there's 17 seconds left on the clock, you're deep in your own end, you're down big, you need a field goal, you can't do anything offensively, but you stick with it. And Kalani Sitake looks on as his offense surges into the end zone. What a moment, what a game, what incredible effort. And let's go down to the field and talk.
We got fans up there too, guys. We got fans up there ready to go.
Do you want a reaction from me? Because we're not going to get one. I might talk about this later. I might not. I haven't really decided. I might watch another game the rest of this year. I might not. Every freaking year. Every freaking game. If you're a young person, don't be a Tennessee fan. Whatever you do, don't do it. Be a Florida fan. Be a Bama fan. Be a Georgia fan. Be a fan of a team that won't put you through this. Because I've been going through this for 10 years now. I'm trying my damnedest not to let some expletives out right now, and it's really... I'm just so tired of this. I'm not gonna say to fire him yet. It wasn't his fault that every freaking player on the field tonight's a dumbass. Except for Jawan Jennings, and they're not every player, but a lot of players on the defense are all dumbasses. It's not his fault, that's just the way it is. Looks like we're starting 1-6. We might beat Chattanooga. Might start 0-7. Might go 0-12. Just so y'all know, I'm probably not going to be making reaction videos like this during games for the rest of the year. Probably doing them before a game, maybe at halftime, and after the game. If I go to a game, why would I go to a game? If for some reason I go to a game, I might do something then. If this video bored you, I'm straight up just going to put in the description, skip to the end. Near the end. Because that part's entertaining for all you opposing fans out there. Thanks for watching, I guess. This is... I don't know how to describe this. I hate watching this team. Thanks for watching. God dang. I've said that 3 times now. I can't even say what I'm trying to say. Thanks for watching. I'm just going to say that.